The command to establish the invitation to Allah. Allah said, وَلْتَكُنْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ, that calls to righteousness, enjoins all that is good, and forbids evil in the manner Allah commanded. وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. Ad-Dahak said, they are a special group of the companions, and a special group of those after them, that is, those who perform jihad and the scholars. The objective of this ayah is that there should be a segment of this Muslim ummah fulfilling this task, even though it is also an obligation on every member of this ummah, each according to his ability. Muslim recorded that Abu Hurairah said that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyirhu biyadihi, فإن لم يستطع فبلسانه فإن لم يستطع فبقلبه وذلك أضعف الإيمان." In another narration, the Prophet said, وَلَيْسَ وَرَاءَ ذَلِكَ مِنَ الْإِيمَانِ حَبَّةُ خَرْدَلٍ. Imam Ahmad recorded that Hudhayfa bin al-Yaman said that the Prophet said, وَالَّذِي نَفْسِي بِيَدِهِ لَتَأْمُرُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَلَتَنْهَوُنَّ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ أو ليوشكن الله أن يبعث عليكم عقابا من عنده ثم لتدعنه فلا يستجيب لكم. At-Tirmidhi also collected this hadith and said, Hasan. There are many other hadiths and ayat on this subject, which will be explained later. The prohibition of division, Allah said, وَلَا تَكُونُوا كَالَّذِينَ تَفَرَّقُوا وَاخْتَلَفُوا مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَهُمُ الْبَيِّنَةُ. 1:5. In this ayah, Allah forbids this ummah from imitating the division and discord of the nations that came before them. These nations also abandoned enjoining righteousness and forbidding evil, although they had proof of its necessity. Imam Ahmad recorded that Abu Amir Abdullah bin Luhay said, "We performed Hajj with Muawiyah bin Abi Sufyan. When we arrived at Makkah, he stood up after praying Zuhr and said, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu said, Inna ahlal kitabain aftaraqu fi dinihim ala thantain wa sab'ina millatan wa inna hadhihi al-ummata sataftariqu ala 73 millatan يعني الأهواء كلها في النار إلا واحدة وهي الجماعة وإنه سيخرج في أمتي أقوام تجارى بهم تلك الأهواء كما يتجارى الكلب بصاحبه لا يبقى منه عرق ولا مفصل إلا دخله." Muawiyah said next, "By Allah, O Arabs, if you do not adhere to what came to you from your Prophet, then other people are even more prone not to adhere to it." Similar was recorded by Abu Dawud from Ahmad bin Hanbal and Muhammad bin Yahya. The benefits of brotherly ties and unity and the consequence of division on the day of the gathering. Allah said next, يَوْمَ تَبْيَضُّ وُجُوهُ وَتَسْوَدُ وُجُوهُ 106 on the day of resurrection. This is when the faces of followers of the Sunnah and the Jama'ah will radiate with whiteness, and the faces of followers of Bid'ah and division will be darkened, as has been reported from Ibn Abbas. Allah said, فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ سْوَدَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ أَكْفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُمْ. Did you reject faith after accepting it? Al-Hasan al-Basri said, they are the hypocrites. فَذُوقُوا الْعَذَابَ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْفُرُونَ, for rejecting faith. And this description befits every disbeliever. وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ ابْيَضَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ فَفِي رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ. Therein they shall dwell forever, in paradise, where they will reside for eternity, and shall never desire to be removed. Abu Isa at-Tirmidhi recorded that Abu Ghalib said, Abu Umama saw heads hanging on the streets of Damascus. He commented, "The dogs of the fire and the worst dead people under the cover of the sky. The best dead men are those whom these have killed." He then recited, يَوْمَ تَبْيَضُ وُجُوهٌ وَتَسْوَدُ وُجُوهٌ, when some faces will become white and some faces will become black, until the end of the ayah. I said to Abu Umama, "Did you hear this from the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam?" He said, "If I only heard it from the Messenger of Allah sallam once, twice, thrice, 4 times, or 7 times, I would not have narrated it to you." At-Tirmidhi said, this hadith is Hasan. Ibn Majah and Ahmad recorded similarly. Allah said, Tilka ayatullahi natluha alayka, meaning these are the verses of Allah, His proofs and signs that we reveal to you, O Muhammad. Bil-haq, making known the true reality of this world and the hereafter. وَمَا اللَّهُ يُرِيدُ ظُلْمًا لِلْعَالَمِينَ, for He never treats them with injustice. Rather, He is the just ruler who is able to do everything and has knowledge of everything.